The following podcast contains spoilers and coarse language.
My name is Carl.
My name is Ari.
And this is Great Expectations. Welcome to Great Expectations, the movie review podcast where we talk about what we expected and what we got, and we do not stay on topic. Today we're talking about the 2016 Matt Damon Chinese film The Great Wall, which pretty much consists of Matt Damon and some Chinese people defending the Great Wall.
And Pedro. From Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Wait, what was his character's name on Game of Thrones? Because I was not aware until the end. I thought you were acknowledging him through racism.
His name is Pedro.
Yeah, I know his name is actually Pedro, but I thought you were just being one, racist, or two, he was named Pedro and something else. But it turns out his real name is Pedro.
Yeah, I don't remember his actual name. I don't know, he was... Wait, something Martel.
Oh, I've actually got it sitting right in front of me. It's Pedro Pascal.
But that's his real name. But
yeah.
In Game of Thrones, it was something Martel.
Oh, it's something Martel. Right. Anyway, shall we jump right into it, or shall we begin with Ari giving his plot summary of the film?
Alright.
That is removed of his final thoughts.
Yeah, so, first scene, Matt Damon and Pedro riding around with this random other man, and they're getting chased by some Mongolians, I think. And then, I don't know, they get into a cave, and they give the Mongolians a slit. And in the cave, they're like, blah, 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 we're gonna get some powder, blah, blah, blah. And then, all of a sudden, fucking Chow Tay comes along, eats the random dudes. Obviously, they just get killed. And they just, like, chop off the fucking cunt's arm, and they're like, oh shit, what was that? And they just grab the arm, they ride along, and then they get to the wall, and they're like, oh, fuck. And they just shoot a bunch of arrows at him. And it goes in a perfect circle, and it looks like shit. Like, why the fuck would they waste, like, 10,000 arrows just to warn them or something? Fucking retarded. And they go in, and then they're like, oh, you're under arrest. Why would they just kill them? Why wouldn't they just kill them? And why wouldn't they kill fucking Willem Dafoe as well? And then they get attacked by the fucking monsters. Action scene.
That pretty much brings you to the end of the film, right?
Pretty much just long action scenes, and then the end. And Willem Dafoe just randomly dies, eh?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is consistently unnecessary through the whole film.
The only reason he's there is so some of them speak English, some of the Chinese people can speak English, otherwise it just makes sense.
Yeah. Fun fact, William Dafoe was supposed to be played by Bryan Cranston.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Bryan Cranston's movie career is not that good in comparison to his television career.
He's going to be in Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
He's doing something right.
Yeah. I'm sure he's getting a ton of money.
What about Why Him?
Oh, did I say I actually ended up seeing Why Him?
Is it fucking shit?
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, it was worse than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Low expectations, and it was way, way worse than what I was expecting. I know. I won't get into Why Him, although I did have a lot of enjoyment through the whole film with the person next to me consistently being like, why him? But why him?
That's not shit. That's horrible.
They never say why him in the movie either, so really...
Bryan Cranston doesn't go to his daughter and say, why him?
They have that conversation, but they don't say those two words together, and it pissed me off the whole film. That's not the film we're talking about today. We're talking about The Great Wall. Ari, what were your expectations for the film?
Shit. It looked shit. It just looked like a piece of shit. It looked like a boring action CGI movie and ridiculous fucking... Why is there white people in China? Why didn't they just make a full-on Chinese movie? It would have been better. I guess they could make more money, but it's not going to do that well in America. It's probably going to make most of its money in China.
Yeah, so at the moment, so we're 2 weeks out, although it was released in China a while ago. It has now made $170 million in China.
Damn.
And it just opened in the US at number 3 at the box office with $25 million. and its overall gross worldwide is at $271 million. It is the fourth highest grossing film of the year so far. Number one being the Japanese animated film Your Name with 327
Didn't
million.
that come out fucking ages ago?
Back then, but not over here.
Wait, alright, so 2016.
It's a 2016 film, but it went into full worldwide release in 2017.
Right.
And then number two is our favourite film of the year, Triple X. The Return of Xander Cage.
That did really well.
$311 million.
How is that doing so well?
And then underneath that is 50 Shades Darker with $289 million. Not the best year so far. In Australia, we're yet to have the Lego Batman, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed for when that one comes out. My expectations for this movie were just as low as you. I was probably a little bit more hopeful. I actually didn't think the original 30-second teaser trailer that came out a year ago looked that bad.
Okay, it did with his dumb fucking Matt Damon's dumb ponytail.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. This was supposed to be the film that brought Chinese talent to Americans and American talent to China and created a bond in the film industry. There was a lot riding on this movie.
Didn't work well.
No, it didn't end up working well.
Why is Matt Damon with that fucking accent? Why is he doing that? Was he Irish? Or
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that
Is
accent.
he just living in China, so he lost his normal accent?
I think it was supposed to be he's brought on his. Well, I mean,
he was only in China for 2 days in the movie,
yeah,
and apparently in his crappy little backstory, he spent time in Spain. Didn't fucking sound Spanish. That's how we knew Pedro.
yeah. It doesn't say anything about what nationality he was supposed to be on Wikipedia.
Just European, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it was supposed to be his original accent had been overthrown by the accents that were around him. He should. To me, it feels like he probably didn't choose the accent,
I feel like
and the director was just
I feel
say it more like this.
Yeah, it is probably and then it was just don't do American, and okay, and then Matt Damon was just I'll just fucking make it up in the
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want this to be a shot at Chinese films, but I feel Chinese films, their acting is a lot different to the acting that you'll see in American film.
The dialogue,
the dialogue is
English
different.
dialogue was fucked. It's it's like we use Google Translate.
It was really poor. All of the actual English lines that were written for Matt Damon and Pedro were really so stilted and quick.
So stupid.
And then all of the acting that was for the rest of the cast was fine.
Yeah.
But in summary, both of us went in with low expectations, and we also went into watching this film quite drunk.
That was fucked.
Is this where you want to give your shout out to?
Plug. Okay, so I'm plugging Chili Bomb. It's BOM because I like them. They're not giving me any money, but you subscribe to them, an Australian company, and they give you 3 hot sauces every 3 months, and they're nice hot sauces. I like them.
They are nice hot sauces.
They're a budding young Australian company.
Yeah, they are. That's we're genuinely not given money for this. Ari just suddenly really got into hot sauces and decided to subscribe to this.
I like them. They're good. You good one.
I'm getting the website up. So go to www.chilibomb.com.au and you can subscribe for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months.
I don't know if that was 9.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you
like hot sauce, you like this.
Yeah, definitely. Which one of the 3 were your favorite? You get 3 every 3 months. What was your favorite?
No, it just depends what you're eating.
Yeah, I guess. I'm pretty sure mine is this one. I think.
Yeah, Caribbean.
Uncle Tyrone's Caribbean pepper sauce, medium spice. That's good. That's a good amount of spice. We had it on tandoori pizza. We had it on peri peri chicken pizza, as well as having it with essentially everything that we've eaten in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, good shit.
All right, now let's get back to the Great Wall.
Yeah.
One day we'll get a legitimate ad, and you know what? We're gonna nail it.
Rich Carl.
Yeah, we're gonna be so rich.
Thousands and thousands of subscribers.
I know. Boom, boom, boom. The money's gonna be raining in.
Yeah.
Raining for the listener at home. I'm raining on myself.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is. I feel like I'm just kind of fanning myself.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, neither. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So let's unpack the Great Wall. Yeah, from the opening of this movie was so jarring. You weren't even aware that one of the characters had died.
Yeah. I didn't even notice the random dude died. Cause I just wasn't there the next scene. I was like, what the fuck happened to that guy?
Yeah, so originally 3 people were around a campfire. They've gone from 20 people down to 3. Mongolians have been killing them. And then a monster just takes away one of them. Which, it was very choppily edited and it was so darkly lit that you were like, wait, weren't there originally 3 of them? And I was like, I think they died. But yeah, one of the things leading up to this movie that was just really surprising to me was this is a $135 million film. These effects,
They're terrible.
I thought they were not very good. For a $135 million movie, I thought the sets looked great. When they were a proper set, it looked really good. All their costumes looked good. They obviously spent the money on everything that was really practical, and that really showed. But I thought, like, those arrows were really, really bad.
Well, not always, but, like, sometimes. Yeah. Like, when they shot that harpoon and the yellow shirt in the trailer as well, like, a bunch of look fucking dumb.
Yeah. I wonder if in 3D, when everything's made darker, it looks a bit better. It looked like this might have been good in 3D. There was a lot of depth and everything. But yeah, sorry, I don't know. It felt wrong to get drunk and go watch a movie at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah. We could have watched it in Mandarin in 3D. No.
Would it have subtitles?
Yeah. Oh, I assume. Oh, I guess maybe not. Because it's the Mandarin version. Why would they have English subtitles? I don't know.
Why would you go see it in Mandarin, just read subtitles if you can see it in English?
Yeah. Anyway, Pedro and Matt Damon end up getting to the Great Wall. They're like, oh my god, look at this magnificent wall. This is a nice wall. And all that was through my head was Donald Trump being like, we're going to build a wall, a magnificent wall.
What about how they came from the desert, and then when they're getting attacked, they only get attacked in one fucking spot? That one, like, curvy fucking valley?
Yeah.
But the Great Wall is massive. And they say it, and it's like fucking, like thousands of meters long. They say it in the fucking very beginning.
Yeah.
This is when they only attack this one spot.
This is when the Great Wall is in its absolute prime. Like, it's not, none of it's like falling apart or anything. It's when it's at its absolute longest. And like, what is the positioning of the Great Wall? Does it completely cut off?
Cut off what?
China? Or
what do you mean?
Is it just a segment of like, where does it actually cut off any entry into a specific part of China?
It's on like the border, isn't it? Yeah,
I know, but is it along the whole? But like, I'm saying, could you go around it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So why didn't they just go around it?
I don't know. It's not a very long wall.
I don't know. I feel like
they have to go for ages.
Yeah. So when we get introduced to these Chinese characters, what did you think of them?
Oh, fuck, I couldn't even tell the difference between a few of them. There was the general one, and then there was Xi just Wang.
Yeah.
And there was the chick.
By saying that we couldn't tell a difference between a few of them,
they were the blandest characters.
It was because all of them were so bland, and I swear one character was 3 different characters, and he kept on dying.
Yeah, the one dude died, and he got replaced like instantly. I was like, yeah, we meant to care about that guy. He was in it like a minute.
Yeah. Like the general character that has like a noble death type of thing, and you're like, well, I don't know who the general is. I've only spent 10 minutes with him.
And was he meant to be the girl's dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, they didn't say it at all, but it was sort of implied how much she cared about him.
Yeah, that was rough. Anyway, what do you think of the well, Ari and I were talking about just before we turned on the podcast that these were maybe aliens, according to Wikipedia.
Yeah,
it says the monsters that William thought were Toates in the film collectively called the Tote which are monsters originating from a green meteor that crash-landed onto Gowu Mountain 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't get... They had the backstory, they told you that happened, but I didn't get any of that. I heard them say 20,000 years ago they came and they attacked, and I was like, 20,000 years? That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Ari continuously kept on leaning into me and giving me random Chinese facts
I was like, 20,000 years ago? No fucking way. There was no fucking Great War back then. That's fucking retarded. Why didn't they take over the whole world in 20,000 fucking years? Oh god, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
2,000 years makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. I feel like that's set it in place now.
Yeah. But they definitely said... I don't know if they said it, but it definitely sounded like they said 20,000.
Yeah. I think... I don't know. We also had a problem with, like... William Dafoe's character and whether... So... Was... The
like,
guy was
why didn't they let him leave as well? Like, they were like... We can't let people find out about our shame. Because, like... Why they're so ashamed because they're getting attacked?
No, I don't... Was it shame? I thought they were just trying to keep the secret of what the Great Wall was actually there for.
Why?
I don't know. That was the whole thing. The whole thing was supposed to be... The whole movie was positioned so it was... the untold story behind the Great Wall. This is the secret that we've finally been unpacked in a movie.
There's not even a secret behind it, isn't it? Didn't they just build it to keep out Mongolians?
No, this is it. This is the true story. It says based on true event. Did you not see the poster?
It was like, took 1,000 years to build. 2,000.
What were they trying to keep out?
For Mongolians.
No. Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think of the design of the aliens or the monsters?
The ones, some of it was cool, like how the queen was protected by the ones that do the flaps. That was kind of cool. But like the basic ones were kind of stupid looking, and their eyes and their fucking shoulders, and they're like aim for the eyes, and everyone's like okay, and they aim for the shoulders. Like how the fuck do they know the eyes and the shoulders? The only fucking living thing in the world that has eyes and the shoulders, and they instantly know. And why wouldn't they already know that? Why were they like aim for the eyes? They've been doing this for thousands of years. Everyone fucking should know that.
They do it, is it every 60,000 years?
Every 60 years they get attacked.
Yeah.
But they've been there for fucking 2,000 years.
Yeah, well, they've been building the wall, according to them, for 1,700 years.
That's just wrong as well. That's just a massive fucking mishandling of the truth. Like, it was built, and then like it fucking fell apart a bit, and they built it again, sort of. It didn't take them literally that long to build it. They weren't building it the whole fucking time. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, it even says on here, despite the poster saying the Great Wall took 1,700 years to build, it is a series of several walls built separately over the time by various ruling dynasties during the time frame. Each new wall section built by any single ruler would take approximately 10 to 20 years to construct. Yeah,
like a fucking normal wall would take.
Yeah.
Like, is it taking that long?
How long's Donald going to take to do his?
Fucking I say.
Yeah. I must say, I thought the original criticism that we heard going into this was super negative. Right?
Yeah.
Like, everybody was saying that this movie was an absolute stinker. What are we, 20 minutes in? I don't think it's that bad. Yeah. They've finally gotten into this kind of cartoony action.
Yeah. Some of the action was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, when the chicken in blue... Like, when they throw the spears, it looked pretty stupid, but also cool somehow.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, no way that'd fucking work. I don't know how they did it, but...
Yeah, the logistics of it.
Yeah, it was like, boom, it was like, cheers the force. Like, boom.
And all of the people would run down the wall on ropes and things like that, and slice them. And I think some of the problems that were there during the action was just, for me, it just looked so cartoonish. I mean, some of the shots were okay, but the alien creatures, when they're in their hordes, I thought looked pretty poor.
Oh no, I guess I was pretty too drunk tonight. we were pretty far back.
Yeah, we were pretty far back. Surprised how busy the cinema was.
Yeah.
I guess it was a Friday night, but...
Yeah.
I didn't think that it was going to be fairly full.
And it wasn't just all Chinese people, too.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was... I guess their whole strategy of combining cultures, the film-wise. Yeah, it was Matt Damon. All the white people love Matt Damon, and then it was
Matt Damon.
So yeah, I don't hate that action, but I feel like we should unpack William Dafoe's character from the beginning of his backstory.
Yeah, so he's just there. He came to get black powder too, and he's just there. and then they kept him there for some reason.
Wait, so nobody else in the rest of the world can make black powder? Nowhere else. This is the only place. China is the only place that they can do it.
It's where they invented it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially in this time period.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were a lot of things where there was definitely fantasy mythology with hot air balloons.
Yeah, fuck off with the hot air balloons. They didn't fucking invent hot air balloons that long ago. Bullshit, man.
Some of the shots in this movie though are like visually pretty cool. Chinese movies are always very vibrant in color, which is pretty different to a lot of.
What about how fucking magnets make them just fall asleep?
When did they discover this? Suddenly they just had a
apparently
magnet.
There was no, because Matt Damon had the magnet.
Yeah.
And that was apparently why he beat the one in the cave.
Yeah.
But then apparently the Chinese knew about this somehow. They had written on a fucking scroll. Well, why didn't they use magnets all the fucking time to beat them? Why didn't they make the whole fucking wall out of magnets? It'd make them all fall asleep. It'd be so easy. They could just walk around with magnets and just kill them like fucking just...
They should just be shooting magnets at everyone.
I know they can make the fucking bows and arrows out of
all their armor should be made out of magnets. Everything should be magnets.
They literally could not be killed by them.
Yeah. Dude, like if they were small, like if they were to ground up the magnets, would it still work, or does magnets only work if it's a hole?
I don't know.
How do magnets work? Let's unpack this.
I think it's to do with the spin of the atoms or some shit.
Okay, I didn't really want to unpack it, but
yeah,
you just randomly know shit.
Yeah, I was learning about physics. It was pretty nice shit.
Matt Damon comes up with a plan to put sleeping potions on
and why
the tips of arrows that are yellow.
Years to never try and capture a fucking Taote.
Yeah.
2,000 fucking years and they were like, maybe let's try and grab one of these. No one was like, yeah, maybe we should. And what about after every 60-year period? What happens to all the fucking dead bodies?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why Matt Damon is the best person for the job. Right?
Yeah.
I don't understand why he is smarter than everybody else.
He's a white cop.
I guess the film is positioning it like that, but
what about the fucking bow and arrow scene?
Oh yes, this is the scene that Ari and I were very excited about from the trailers. These were the biggest expectations of the movie.
Yeah, they're like, oh, your bow is shit, and he goes, it's the fucking best bow here, bro. And she's like, prove it. And he fucking goes, hey, Pedro, chuck this bow in the air and I'll shoot it. And he goes, pew, and he shoots it and lands perfectly. He's like, fuck off. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. God damn, that was a bad bit.
Yeah, it hits the bowl once.
Yeah.
And then, so the bowl flies further away towards like a pillar.
Yeah, it lands into a pillar, and then one goes underneath the one side, and the one goes in the other, and then it just lands perfectly.
Yeah.
God, it was so bad.
But that was them supposed to be like, this is why he's the best guy for the job. Yeah, it wasn't even... He wasn't really proving that it was like the best weapon. He was just proving that he was quite good at using it himself.
Yeah. There were a few funny business moves actually. Like, remember when Matt Damon was at the thing and the blue chicks were like, "Oh, he's not going to be able to use it. He's a man. He's not flexible enough." And then they were saying it in Chinese, and then the chick was like, "Oh, they said that you're very handsome," or something.
Yeah. There are bits of the film that, I mean, I'm mildly entertained with the film. I think we talked about at the end of the film that the movie ended up going pretty quick. You know, it went quicker than...
It ended so abruptly, didn't it? It was fucked. And he didn't even end up fucking the chick.
Yeah, he just left. He just left the chick.
He didn't even kiss her, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they both came together as two... I mean... Matt Damon's arc in this movie was he's always fought for himself, and it's the first time he's not being selfish. Should we talk about the betrayal?
Oh yeah,
the betrayal of Pedro and...
Oh, there's literally the plan the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
like literally Matt Damon was like, "Yeah, let's leave and steal the powder," and all of a sudden he changed his mind, and then Pedro and Willem are like, "Fuck you," and they drop something on him or something, and he gets knocked out.
Yeah,
and that one Asian friend they have, The young
Yeah,
lad.
sees it and is like, no, Matt Damon's telling the truth.
Could he speak English? Was he speaking English?
No. He talked in Mandarin
Right.
to the girl later.
Right.
I was upset by how little Matt Damon's friend cared. Right? Because Matt Damon at the end of this film goes back to get Pedro, and they go off and then they're all happy together. And it's like, no, you don't go back for him. He nearly left you for dead. He even turned to William Dafoe and
So he
said,
saved him, but he came back and saved him, remember?
did he?
Yeah.
When did he come back?
When...
I thought we just didn't see him again.
No, he got captured and brought back, and then he saved him, pretty sure.
No, he just spent he wasn't even in the climax. Wasn't Pedro just in the cage, like in his cage?
I don't know, actually. I don't know, but when Matt Damon was trying to grab the sleepy one, Pedro saved him then.
Oh yeah, that was then.
And
That was before the betrayal.
He saved him. It wasn't even really betrayal, he just knocked him out and ran away.
Yeah, but he wasn't sure whether he was dead. He even turned to William Dafoe and said, "Is he dead?" And he said, "No, he should just be knocked out." So
He probably wasn't going to die. Just drop some books. He dropped books in him.
I don't know. Depending where it lands and the way you fall, I mean, you could
He's
like.
a soldier's call. These are mercenaries, man.
Oh, I guess yeah. I mean, look at Matt Damon's neck. He's got a solid neck. He's got a bastard neck.
He's getting fat, isn't he? Not fat, just chubby. Just old, I guess.
Yeah, just getting on. He's getting some cheek weight to him. He was in pretty good shape for the most recent Bourne film.
Didn't watch it. Don't like.
You don't like the Bourne
I've
films?
tried to like the Bournes. I've really tried. I've watched them so many times. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Each time I go back and go, I like it this time, and I just fucking don't. I didn't really like James Bond that much either, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you're not too into those types of films.
Well, I liked Mission Impossible, sort of.
Yeah, I love Mission Impossible series.
Yeah.
That's a 5-film series, and only one of them is bad to me.
Which one's bad?
2.
Actually, I didn't really watch the first 3. I've only really seen 4 and 5.
Oh, 3's good, and one's okay.
I think I watched them on Channel 10 a long time ago.
Yeah, 3's J.J. Abrams.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I like 3, and
like
Philip
the
Seymour
Simon
Hoffman's the bad guy.
I
He's
like
like,
Simon Pegg.
yeah, he's in 3.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, getting back onto this. So Matt Damon realized he gets set free when really he was kind of free anyway. I don't really get. Remember they were going to be captive and then they just came out in suits and stuff.
Why did they capture them in the first place as well?
Yeah, why did they decide to keep them? I'm pretty sure they explained it. I can't remember.
I think they said we can't let you leave so you can tell people, and I was like,
Yeah.
why? Doesn't make any sense. That's why Willem Dafoe was there.
Yeah.
They couldn't let him leave because he'd tell the world. But why? Do they give a shit?
But why wouldn't you tell the world? Why wouldn't you be like the way
hey, everybody, we're being attacked by aliens. Maybe we should come help us. Otherwise, you'll get murdered by these fucking aliens as well.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they meant by shame? It's like, oh, the Chinese can't do it themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised this wasn't a more of, I guess it kind of tried to be, but it wasn't. But Last Samurai type of Dances with Wolves, where the outsider comes in and becomes a part of the culture.
Yeah, not really.
Avatar type of thing.
English,
yeah. She did. You know what? I really liked it. Had you seen her in anything else? I thought the chick commander was okay.
She might have been in Hero or something.
Yeah.
This guy did Hero.
Yeah, he did Hero and he did the 1000.
Probably seen it something. You just don't really recognize. It's probably one thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that basically the last 20 minutes of this movie was... Well, I think we can agree about halfway through it was very apparent that this movie was things were cut out of this movie, right?
Yeah.
Things were stitched, they just had to be. They were weird, just weird editing cuts.
Yeah, what about how all of the Tower T, they get through the wall by digging. I didn't see that bit. But then they're all running towards the Capitol.
Mm.
And the one in the cage of the Capitol.
Yeah.
They take the magnet off and it wakes up and it summons the Queen.
Yeah, it sends out the signal.
Okay, I'll turn slightly to the right to go to this massive fucking
City,
that you can obviously see. But I was originally just going to keep going this way. What the fuck?
Oh, actually, remember, there is the twist that secretly they had been digging through the wall.
Yeah, I didn't see that bit, but I was taking a piss.
Yeah. everybody in the audience was like, "What?
Yeah.
No!" Everyone was freaking out.
Why didn't they try that?
Yeah,
1,000 years ago.
Or, like
1,500 years ago.
Everybody in the audience was losing their shit. They were like, "Oh, such a twist!" Oh, they were losing their fucking minds, Ari. Yeah. They really outsmarted them. Really outsmarted. You know what? That was actually something I liked about the alien monsters. Was that they helped each other like humans would, in the way that they were taking arrows out of the other aliens and they were taking the wounded back and things like that.
Why?
They weren't just working as...
They're meant to be like a hive thing. They're meant to be like bees and shit, because the queen, she controls them.
But I mean, we don't know if it's specifically like a hive. I mean, just because they've got a queen doesn't mean... It literally is, but because she's the queen and they get food and they bring it back to her and feed it to her. That's just what fucking queen does. Yeah, I know, but I mean, the movie's just saying, in this one, they don't have their own... They almost don't have their own personalities. Like, they take away the wounded. They try and save each other. They work as a hive to help themselves and help the queen.
It doesn't work that way.
No, but I mean, the movie's... Like, it's not like this is based on real, like, aliens or something.
They based it off a hive, but because it's a fucking queen.
I mean, the, like, the aliens in Aliens don't work like a hive.
Don't they?
No.
There's the queen, she lays eggs, and the baby ones go out and kill things and bring it back to her, don't they?
No.
You sure?
No, they don't bring back food, do they?
Then how the fuck does she get her food? She just sits there.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think they all bring back food, though. They just kill,
They must bring back some food, otherwise she wouldn't be able to lay any more eggs.
Well, I mean, like...
That's the whole point of having a queen is... The whole point of a queen is the babies go out and bring back food to you.
Yeah.
And you just lay the eggs. Otherwise it'll be individuals.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that's just how that movie works. I know they still bring back...
are fucking aliens.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But, I mean, these are aliens.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like we've pretty much gotten to the end of this movie because it's really just strung together weird action.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's like no plot.
There's really no... It's probably why it feels so quick, is because there's no structure, there's no plot, the characters make weird decisions. But it moves quick, so you don't really care that much.
How long was it? Maybe it was drunk.
It was an hour. It was an hour 45.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah, so it's not that long. This movie still felt like, I don't know how much longer this is than Triple X. I mean, Triple X felt longer than this did, and we were pretty drunk for Triple X.
Do you want to make a sequel to this and then call it The Great Pyramids?
Yeah, Triple X was 2 minutes longer. The Great Pyramids.
And so Matt Damon goes to Egypt and it's like, why do they build the pyramids? What are they keeping out?
He just goes to different wonders of the world. Oh, they could totally team up with King Kong. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I guess that really just brings us to the end of it. Very anticlimactic, quick episode today.
Nothing happens in this movie apart from the action.
Yeah. Alright, how did The Great Wall meet your low expectations?
It's definitely better. It wasn't a pile of shit.
No.
It was entertaining-ish. But I mean, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Sort of a movie you can just have on in the background and do something else.
Yeah. This movie's going to fall across just fall by the wayside, right? People aren't going to remember this movie at the end of the year.
Unless it does really well, and they make sequels, and they go to fucking Egypt, Carl. They might go to Egypt.
I don't think that's going to... We can unpack that in our sequel pitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it exceeded the low expectations. I'd compare it to... It's not as good as... But it reminded me of... Zack Snyder's 300, where everything was very CGI. It doesn't use any real mythology apart from it was like, this is around the Great Wall, and 300 was basically like, there were once 300 Spartans, and this is just what we're going to do with it. Yeah. It just moves along with just action and only really action, and there's like no plot.
Yeah.
People really like 300. I'm not a huge fan of 300. I don't like it that much.
When I was young.
Yeah.
I don't really like it now.
Yeah. And like 300, I'll probably never watch 300 again, and I'll probably never watch The Great Wall again.
Rise of Tide of Blood? Was that the sequel called?
Empire, wasn't it? Rise of Empire?
Maybe.
I never saw the 300 sequel.
I did, but
The one where they go over the bloody sea, right?
yeah, it's set in the same time as
Yeah.
the Mopai.
It's like happening at like the exact same time, right? Yeah.
That did actually happen in real life,
Yeah.
but still, it was bad.
Yeah.
Bad movies.
But yeah, I actually think that this is maybe. I don't think the movie, like this specific movie, is really that bad. It's simply not good.
It doesn't really feel like it tried that hard, does it?
No, it didn't. I mean, maybe there's just a ton of story that they felt bogged it down, and that's what they cut out. And they thought, no, like
We just have
we
nothing,
just-
no story.
we just take it all away.
People just come to movies to see the action. We just have only action.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
say that in Mandarin, but
I feel, yeah. This is, I think, maybe Matt Damon's worst movie, and I don't even think that this movie's that bad.
yeah. Well, I don't know actually. What other movies has he been in?
Oh, Matt Damon's had a pretty big career, but yeah, I can look up Matt Damon.
Show me a list. You might be some shit. I mean, he wasn't great in Team America.
Producer, actor. The Great Wall, Jason Bourne, The Martian, Interstellar, Monuments Men isn't very good. That might be his worst, actually. Elysium, Promised Land, We Bought a Zoo is a movie I very much enjoy.
We Bought a Zoo.
Yeah, I love We Bought a Zoo. We Bought a Zoo is a much better film than that movie has any right to be. I reckon it has maybe one of the best father-son relationships in a film. It's just so weird to me that it's in like a family film, but it's very good.
It looks bad.
I think it's very good. He's in Contagion, The Adjustment Bureau, True Grit.
True Grit. Well, no, you're gonna mix that with R.I.P.D. for some reason.
I guess Jeff Bridges is in both. Yeah. Poigno, the Bourne series, the Ocean series, The Departed. The Brothers Grimm is really bad. I really don't like The Brothers Grimm.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Euro Trip, Stuck on You.
Oh yes. He's barely in that, but.
And that pretty much brings it. Jay and Silent Bob. Titan AE. Rounders. I love Rounders. Saving Private Ryan. Good Will Hunting. The Rainmaker. He's had a pretty good career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's telling that this movie that is just simply not good
He just did it for the paycheck.
is his worst.
He's like,
worst
fuck
one.
yeah, give me that China money.
Well, I mean,
China.
I don't think he's very good in the film, but I don't feel like he phoned in the movie. I think that like the paycheck ones are the ones where you can genuinely tell that people aren't trying. But he spent 6 months on the film doing choreography and things like that. They had, do you know they had 100 translators on set?
Why do they need that many fucking translators?
For just different departments and things like that, because the whole thing was just a merge of production companies and everything. Like it was supposed to be this big bridge between the American film industry and the Chinese film industry. So yeah, I guess that. I don't know. I mean, the numbers are saying that it's doing okay. It's doubled its budget, over doubled its budget. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into our sequel pitch for The Great Wall 2.
So,
what are you feeling for
The
it?
sequel is definitely Matt Damon goes to all the different wonders, ancient wonders of the world.
What are the ancient wonders at the moment?
Well, there's the ancient wonders of the world and there's the modern wonders of the world.
Yeah.
So the ancient ones was like the tower, the Gardens of Babylon. It was like a big fucking massive tower garden or some shit.
Yeah.
And there was, I think, the Colossus of Rhodes. Oh fuck, I don't know if it's Rhodes or Road.
When were the
They went all around
pyramids?
at the same time. Well, the pyramids were built like 4,000 years ago. 2,000 years before fucking Jesus was born, man.
No, so that's not going to work with the Great Wall, is it? When's the Great Wall set? 1,700 years ago, according to the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets a time machine? And so he can travel to all of them?
No, you go, there's still around, so he just goes there and he just hangs out there. And
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this mummy's attacking, and all these mummies fucking attack.
So you reckon the aliens are going to be coming up from inside? Like they...
Yeah.
What happened was there were these huge
It's like in
holes...
Stargate, so the spaceships land on top of the pyramids. Because apparently the pyramids were built for spaceships to land on them. It's an actual fucking conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, the aliens decide to wrap themselves up in bandages and become mummies.
Yeah.
And then they just attack Matt Damon. He's there with his Chinese girlfriend. But then Cleopatra appears. Definitely not alive at the same time.
He falls in love with Cleopatra.
Exactly. Even though Cleopatra died in about...
William Dafoe's twin brother is already there and has taught English to like half of the people.
And then
I'm also thinking that maybe, just maybe, we also bring in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Right?
But no, he's not actually in it. They just made a cameo. So they're just in the background at one point. They just like kidnap, I don't know, one of the mummies and they bring him back to the future. You don't actually see them speak, but they're just there in the background.
I really think Matt Damon should just be able to get a time machine so that we can do a whole franchise. So he can do the modern wonders and the ancient wonders, right? That's like 12 movies.
The modern wonders is like the fucking Panama Canal and like fucking.
What can we do? What can we do about the Panama Canal?
I don't know, man.
I reckon the Eiffel Tower.
Why did they build it? To stop the water.
The water has a mind of its own, like it's the abyss or something.
Alright. It is the spirit of Panama.
Yeah. Man, we can totally... Okay, so we do Great Wall, then Pyramids, then... he get the ending stinger of the movies, he gets the time machine at the end of the Pyramids, right?
But he goes to Colossus Road as well, which is the giant metal thing in Egypt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are the warriors terracotta
warriors? I don't think they count.
Oh, okay. I guess the Mummy 3 Tomb of the Dragon Emperor already beat us to the punch on that one. Yeah. Rough.
But like they already explained why they built the Great Wall in the Mummy 3 as well.
Yeah.
It was to keep out the mummies. I think.
I don't think it was to keep out the mummies. I think it's still played with like what is actually known today, right? And then what attacked them was all of the dead,
all the Yetis.
All the dead. Yeah, wasn't the is there any modern wonders? I mean, ancient wonders in the snow, so we can have Yetis attacking Matt Damon.
I don't know.
I'd also like to do a spin-off television series, maybe on Netflix,
right.
Which is it'll be the tale of Matt Damon's Rat's Tail, right?
What's Rat's Tail?
It's got his little...
Oh, it's a ponytail, it's not a rat tail either.
No, but he's going to plait it. It's going to become a little Rat's Tail, right?
And he looks like Anakin.
Yeah, he looks like Anakin. So I don't know whether, like, the hair escapes from him or whether Matt Damon's face is still there. But I'm thinking, like, it can interact with other famous hairs, right?
Famous hairs.
So it can interact with Elvis's hair. Elvis's hair has escaped from him.
Did you know that pretty much this entire plot was going to be in Gladiator 2? Like, the main Russell Crowe's character was meant to be resurrected by the gods and then transported through time to different fucking things. He's going to go World War II and shit like that. That is no word of a fucking lie. You can look at it right now.
Okay, are you sure he was going to be resurrected, or they were simply going to use like a similar character in different?
Resurrected by the Roman gods.
Damn, you had me for a second. I thought maybe Gladiator 2 had stolen my hair idea.
No.
Luckily, it has not. Alright, Ridley Scott's Gladiator was an enormous hit when it arrived in 2000. Needless to say, DreamWorks wanted a sequel.
Yeah.
And so pitches were made. Or what a multi-generational thing, what if we really swung for the fences and hired Nick Cave to write a sequel that'd tackle Crow's death head-on? Something supernatural that found Maximus overcoming a new series of obstacles in the afterlife. It's totally fucking bananas. Cave Scripts begins, as promised, with Maximus dead. His body lies in a dense forest, rain pouring down from above, and his well-armed corpse is soon set upon by a pair of wandering looters. He comes back to life, he's wide awake, we do beckoning him to follow him back through the forest. This is Mordecai. Who responds to Maximus's of questions, I keep the peace. So this is the afterlife. Mordecai seems to expect the return of events. The two set off down the hill. Maximus spots a ruined temple off in the distance. They go in there. Maximus enters the dim confines of the temple. So it's an actual script. They've got actual pieces of the script in here.
Didn't
Tell
know
them
they
to-
got that far.
Sorry?
Didn't know they got that far.
Yeah. The words are barely out of Jupiter's mouth. This is an actual summary of the script. I can't. It's no fun for me to just completely read out this article to the thing, but I feel like you have definitely told the truth about this fucking nuts script. Finds himself on the road. Nearby sheets are strung on clotheslines and fishes are painted on in blood. Maximus ducks between the sheets and sees a figure standing before him. It's Mordecai. Around this time, Maximus, who's been told to seek out Cassian, upon arriving in Rome, shows up and crashes a secret gathering of Christians who've met to discuss Lucius's return. Wow, this is a very dense plot. Look how the summary is huge.
I wish they made it. It would have been good. Would have been the next fucking Gladiator.
That's fucking nuts. Oh, what do you? I am very disappointed in how Alien Covenant's turning out.
I haven't seen the newest trailer. I heard it looks crappy.
Well, it's just 4 minutes of
Right.
just the crew chatting. I was not aware of this, but James Franco is the captain of the ship. I don't think he suits that at all. I love James Franco. I don't think he suits this role at all, though.
I like him in comedy, sort of.
Yeah.
Not even a lot. He's like okay. He's just a weird guy.
Yeah.
You know, he tried to pick up like little girls on fucking Instagram. Not little girls, but like 16, 15-year-old girls.
But yeah, he looks. I don't know, because I can't get part because he's got a very squinty face, and I mean, I really like him in 127 Hours.
Yeah.
But
I hated
yeah,
him in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That was stupid. That was a bad movie in general, but
I don't think Rise of the Planet of the Apes is a bad movie in general. I think it's a good film. I think it's pretty solid.
I like Dawn way better.
Oh, Dawn is a better film.
Way better.
Yeah.
So cool.
Could not even turn off your phone for this.
No.
Disrespectful, and I think maybe there is where we should wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, but what I was going to say about Alien Covenant is it is looking so much like Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
Requiem.
In like
Not even the first Alien vs.
no, it looks like it's B movie level bad to me. Like at least there is that scene in the first trailer where somebody gets killed in the shower. Like no, you don't. The original Alien was like 8 people on a ship, and it was very smart and calculating and very suspenseful.
I like Aliens better than Alien. Aliens is way better.
I think it's way better.
I like it way better. It was way cool. I didn't even really like the first Alien that much. It was good, but I got bored, man.
It is a bit of a I distinctly remember watching the first Alien film. Like
I think
I
I
remember that.
didn't watch it young enough because like it's meant to be really tense.
Yeah, I thought it was so suspenseful.
I didn't feel that at all.
I watched it when I was 11, maybe. And it's just always been like the nostalgia of that has always rubbed off.
I just didn't find the aliens intimidating because I've always played games where you just like murder them. Like Alien vs. Predator, you just go around and shoot them. So like just one alien.
Yeah.
And just get a gun and shoot it in the head and it dies.
Yeah. Anyway,
I just missed it, I guess.
I'm not too excited about Alien Covenant. I wish they'd just continued doing what they'd set up in Prometheus. I didn't even like Prometheus. But I mean, don't leave all of those like storylines just hanging.
I watched actually a deleted scene on Prometheus. It was pretty good. It was like
was it the Jesus Christ type of scene? Or
no, it was one where when the engineer first wakes up.
Yeah.
And then like instead of just saying nothing and then starting murdering everyone, they actually speak to it a bit.
Yeah.
And then he speaks back and the old guy is like, yeah, I made these robots. I'm a god, so you should make me immortal as well.
Yeah.
And then the engineer's like, fuck you say, and then he just killed them.
Okay, yeah.
They were being cunts. It wasn't just random bullshit.
Yeah.
And I thought it was better that way.
Yeah, I know. I think there's bits of what's set up in Prometheus I genuinely do. Like some of the mythology and ideas but I mean, just the horror movie tropes of that. How dumb the scientists are.
At the end, how she goes, no, what did she say? Like, no, this is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, I'm so sick of that as an ending. Hey, where a voiceover is like, "This is we've had like it's just the beginning in so many of the films we've reviewed as the ending. It was it was in the latest Resident Evil, like.
Oh yeah, they did.
At the end, she was like,
even though it's called the final fucking chapter.
Yeah, because they were like, in case this ends up being a surprise hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much the latest Resident Evil's made.
Shitloads.
Bear with me. Dun 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 dun. No. Resident Evil, $140 million.
What was the budget?
$40 million.
Damn, slam dunk.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's still one of the least successful of the whole series, though. So, I guess that it is the least successful of the whole series.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Because Afterlife made $300 million. That's insane. Anyway, I mean, we'll get off this. If you want to listen to our Resident Evil review,
listen to our progress review. Go back and listen to them.
Yep. Anyway, wait. What is this? Resident Evil Damnation. Why is that? Wait, why is that? Is this breaking news?
I've already planned another one, guy.
What? Why is this? Why? Oh, what is this? Resident Evil Damnation. What is happening? What? Oh, never mind. It's an animated film from 2012. Alrighty, it's okay.
Was Mila Jokovic in it?
No. It's okay, guys. Alright. Well, until next time, there'll be a review soon.
What are we going to do? Are we going to do Logan?
Yeah, Logan will most likely be next. We got Logan and Kong Skull Island coming up. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye.